Hey everybody, it's Harry here. I hope you're having a fantastic week. And this week I wanted to tell you about something that really I was going through a few years ago, because I think maybe you might relate and maybe it might help you in some way. A few years ago I was in a bit of a low place. I was feeling a bit down. I'd left my job. I was wondering where I was going to go next in life, and I was feeling a bit unhappy really. And I wanted to share with you this technique that I use, which really helped me in terms of switching things around quite quickly as well, from looking at life in a bit more of an unhappy, negative, pessimistic state to something completely different. I'm not saying it's the only thing, but it really helped, and I wanted to share it with you. And that was simply this. It was just writing down 3 things each day that I was grateful for. And I know you might think to yourself, that sounds really simplistic, or I've heard this whole live with an attitude of gratitude business before, Harry. It doesn't work. Trust me, I've used this technique myself and with many of my clients and friends, and it really does. After just a short amount of time, if you stick with it, 30 days or more, you will notice some differences. And I started basically just writing down 3 things that I was grateful for each day in a notepad near my bed, religiously every single day, and literally within 3-4 weeks the shift was amazing, because we're taught so much to look at the negative in life. You know, when you get your exam results or your test back from the teacher and you focus on the 3 things you got wrong rather than the 7 things that you got right. We look around us all the time and we see negatives, because inherently that's kind of part of our survival mechanism, to look for the danger and look for the negatives in life. But really, when you start adding that attitude of gratitude into your life, you start to explore all the possibilities of what's great about life, what's great about the world. And it might be difficult at the beginning to think about what you can be grateful for. You might think, well, I've got no job, I've got no relationship, I've got no family, whatever it might be. But then start trying to see where you have gratitude for in your life, because it might be that, yes, you have the ability to watch a YouTube video. You're watching this video right now. Billions of people, in fact, probably don't have this ability. So that might be something that you're grateful for, or the fact you have access to a library for free, if that's the case. There's so many little things that you can feel grateful for, and it might be challenging at first. It might take you 15 minutes to get those 3 things down in the first few days, but after a while it's going to take you literally 3 seconds. My invitation to you this week is really just to write down 3 things that you're grateful for each day. Maybe put them in a nice notebook, keep it by your bed, and continue that for at least 30 days. Please give me the feedback on this as well, because I'd love to hear your stories. And please subscribe to this channel and share this video with other people, because I think it can really help lift the mood. And it's just so simple. It sounds so trite to say it, but really 3 things that you're grateful for each day, and your life will never be the same again. I promise you. That is #1 way of hacking happiness. Until next time, have a fantastic week. Enjoy writing down your lists, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.